Alrighty everyone, welcome back to another half cast episode. Haven't even made it to the boat ramp yet, boys, and bro, we've already got like the fattest cock up, blew a tire, so not good. We've got someone coming out right now, but from like where we are and where their shop is, it's gonna take like 45 minutes minimum, whoa, to get here, which is insane. We were supposed to be on the water, boys, but yeah, I don't know, trying to, normally I would be like really mad at this point, but I'm bringing my partner out, so I'm trying to like regulate the emotions, you know. I'm very disappointed though, bruh. We're like literally, I actually don't want to show you guys because it's gonna give away my spot, but we're like 3 minutes away from the boat ramp, which is cooked. But yeah, hey, the inevitable, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, eh? But while I'm waiting, I'm basically just gonna rig up a bunch of gear. So yeah, you guys will see that. So we just got a call back from the tire shop, bro. I thought it was gonna be like 350, brother. It's coming out to like what did he say, 430 in total. Oh man, that's so cooked. And if I don't catch any fish today, I'm gonna be so mad because that's insane. But anyways, gonna rig up a light stick bait setup. So scored this little Nomad 105 fast sinking, is it fast sinking? Yeah, fast sinking stick bait. Love the colors there. It's kind of like almost Jack Mac like Kohiru colors, which is sick. Just gonna rig this up on a, I think it's like a Pen Battle, yeah, on a Pen Battle 3. Is that gonna focus? Yeah, Pen Battle 3 on a Allegiance 2 pen rod. It's like a 6 to 10 kilo one. My pastor at my church, he used to fish with me quite a lot. He gave me this setup. It's been quite good, I mainly was using it just for like heavy soft baiting in the mussel farms, just because it's like really helpful, you know, to have that extra bit of grunt to get them away from the lines when you need to. Damn, this lure looks so sick though. Like, look at that. Gorgeous. So yeah, the leader I'm using, 30 pound fluorocarbon. Just some black magic stuff, nothing fancy. Pretty good stuff though, I rate this, eh. I do most of my setups with 30 pound. Everyone always says, oh, you should soft bait with like super light, like 20 pound, 15 pound. Nah, bro. I haven't seen it. Personally, I haven't even seen a difference, eh. If the fish are hungry, they'll eat, bro. I even fish for squid with 30 pound, and I still catch squid, so yeah. Guess it's just each to their own. I'm just gonna tie an FG knot, and yeah. I am very upset though, that this is gonna cost me 400 bucks for tires. For one tire, mind you. Not a set, one. Insane. What a cock up. What a cock up, eh guys? I better catch some massive crays, massive kingies, massive snappers today. Jeez. This is not the tahi, bro. Not the tahi. Damn, that knife is ass. I missed my braid scissors. Alrighty, let's go. Another thing too, especially with especially if you're slow pitch jigging, or I guess like any type of lure fishing, to be honest, a good like pair of like split ring pliers are like the go-to. Boom. There we go, boys. Light stick bait setup. Alrighty, we're out on the water. About time, bruh. Everything's running sweet. Can you put the bail on, baby? Got a baby kingy on the new Nomad lure. That's sick. I thought it was a kawai. That's gangster. Yes, boys. Nice little rat kingy. Start off the day. First time ever stick baiting, lads. Sick. Yo. All right, boys. Second cast with the Nomad 105 Riptide. See if we can get another fish, hopefully something bigger this time. I didn't get the fight of the last fish, unfortunately. I don't even have my camera set up. I just came across some birds and I was like, oh yeah, I'll give a cast, but okay. Damn it, not getting quite enough distance on the cast. Let's have a cast. Oh! What is it? Is it a bird? No, wait, right? Oh, it feels like another rat king. Oh no, yeah. Another rat king, I think. Yeah, it is too. Just back off the drag a little bit. Oh, bro, even smaller than the last one. Oh my days. Oh, bro, that is actually so tiny. That's insane. That's so insane. All right. Ooh, mate. Sick, bro. Yeah, boy. Nice little kingy. Haha. Sick. Alrighty, boys. Going in for a dive now, eh? No luck on the stick bait or slow pitch. Well, actually, no. We got a couple of rat kings with the stick bait, but besides that, nothing else. So, gonna dive in. Hopefully, find some crays. Maybe a snapper or two. Something that I always recommend. There's like not really many boats around, but flag up, boys. Flag up. So yeah, I'm just gonna get ready and hopefully jump in. Tire pop today. A lot of dramas. I'm hoping that we get a cray. If we get a cray, it'll be like a $500 cray, because that's basically how much we spent just to get out here today. Comment down below what you guys use for lube. I'll show you right now. Hey, hold on. So that's what I use. Good old just head and shoulders. Does the job.
Sun is shining, sky is so blue. Feel the ocean, just me and you. Sandy beaches, waves so high. Summer love, let's touch the sky. Dance, dance in the summer heat. Feel the rhythm, move your feet. Sun and sand is so sweet.
Alrighty, that's gonna basically wrap me up, please. We'll see you guys in the water, eh? You.
Palm trees swaying, breeze so light. Party all day, dance all night. Feel the sunshine, feel the glow. Summer vibes, just let it flow.
Here I'm just loading up my spare gun. I've put new rubbers on and I've tied them all up myself, so just being very gentle with it. Kind of skeptical, not sure if it'll actually hold. As I'm swimming out to my spot now, I come across a nice little school of what looks to be baby mau. And there's a small eagle ray just chilling in the sand as well. The visit this spot is actually pretty decent. It's probably like 4 or 5 meters. Bit silty with the incoming tide. Just a normal cock up here. Absolutely tangled myself up in my float line. Trying to sort out my flashlight. I've dropped my spear gun here to mark a rock that I've seen crays here before. I'm not sure if it's actually the same spot, but kind of difficult to tell, so just trying to breathe up and get ready for a dive down. As I'm diving down, I'm kind of looking out into the open ocean, trying to see if there's any snapper lurking out in the distance. It's always good to just keep an eye out, see what's around. This little torch I got from Smart Marine is actually pretty decent. Doesn't really show up on the action cam, but down there when I'm looking with the torch it actually shines and lights up the dark cracks quite a bit. Going down for another dive now. Kind of just peppering these rocks. I've probably dove maybe like 3 or 4 times now. Just kind of having a look under all the cracks and crevices, trying to find out and see if there's any crays around. I know there's crays around, but I just can't exactly remember where. Just taking another slow breathe up here. I've probably dove this rock over 10 times now. Working my way around it and all the little kelp beds, just trying to find where the crays are hiding. Honestly, I'm like so over it at this point. Kind of just enjoying the scenery as I swim along here. It's really nice just to be able to enjoy it while at the same time trying to dive for some kai. Just checking the little crack here from the surface, hoping to maybe see like a antenna or 2 poking out. You can occasionally see them from the surface, if you're lucky. At this particular spot they tend to like to be in real deep, hard to get cracks. Once again, after a decent breathe up, I'm diving down again. Slowly starting to find my rhythm now, and the breath holds are slowly getting better. Always takes me a few dives to warm my lungs up. First few dives I'm kinda ass. You can only be down for like a few seconds. Nice little opening under this rock here where I thought there would be some crays, but unfortunately not. Just back on the surface again, breathing now. The real important part of diving that I've learned. Gotta take your time on the surface. Try not to rush it. At this point I've kind of gotten over trying to look for crays, so I'm thinking maybe I'll just burley up. And I see a nice patch of kinna, so I dive down on him. I'm kind of just looking off into the distance, hoping to maybe see a snapper. After breathing up for a bit, I'm kind of looking out and looking for a nice ledge where I can throw these kinna. I'm trying to find somewhere where it's like a nice enough drop off that I can kind of come over the top of the kelp and ambush the snapper from upstream. As my luck would have it, after I've thrown all that kinna and burleyed up, a school of kahawai come through. Top down shot and I absolutely shank it. Completely miss. I kind of play with my spear here, trying to twirl it as I'm coming to pull it up, hoping to entice the kahawai to stay around. They're quite inquisitive, so they do hang around a little bit, but I've found that when they're not in schools like this, they're kind of flighty, so I'm trying to do whatever I can to try and keep them around. Trying to reload my spear gun at this point as quick as I can. Adrenaline's slightly pumping. Haven't had a chance to shoot any fish this trip yet, so I'm frothing at the sight of this large school, so I'm hoping I can land something. dive down hoping to try and get level with the school, but I've kind of cooked the angle and I'm off to the side a bit. Line one up and absolutely shank it again. Just not my day today, bro. I've missed so many shots. Getting absolutely frustrated at this point loading the speed gun. This is probably like maybe the 4th or 5th time I've had to reload this gun at this point. And I'm starting to realize that the rubbers I made up are actually holding up, so I'm kind of happy to be a bit more rough and fast with them. The Kahawai school is kind of slowly dispersed, there's not as many fish around. So I dive down in a last ditch attempt to try and secure one before they all swim off into the distance. I kind of make one out in the murk and kind of take a long shot. Finally land a shot. Unfortunately though, as you'll see, I try to sort out my float line. I turn around for 1 second, come back, fish is gone. I'm so gutted at this point. Completely over it. In this clip I've kind of let the current drag me slowly down the coastline a bit, and I've come to a point where the current seems to be pushing up a lot of silt from the bottom, and seems to be a small pressure point of current pushing through here, so all the bait fish are kind of congregating. Absolute scenes with the amount of blue mammal that kind of come up. I've never really had that many come up like that close to me before, so it's kind of cool. Again, trying to take a rush shot. I've really got to learn to like try and just slow down and take my time, eh? This is insane. This is probably like the 6th or 7th shot today that I've missed on a fish. With the amount of times I've missed today though, it's kind of good practice of reloading my spear gun. Slowly getting faster and faster at reloading it, but occasionally I'll still tangle up. I see some koheru down below and amongst the blue mau. Not that many of them, they're like kind of spread out far and like very thin. There's only a few swimming around, so I try to locate one. I kind of see one swimming off and I try to take a more slow shot this time, and as luck would have it, I absolutely get 2 birds with 1 stone. Get the koheru and a blue mau, which is pretty dope. I'm trying to be really gentle here and just take my time. Not a good shot on the blue mau as it's like kind of far back and through the tail, so I'm hoping it doesn't rip off. Quick icky to the fish, and we've got 2 fish for dinner sorted. Not a massive fan of stringing up fish. I'd rather have a float boat, but can't afford that at the moment, so this will have to do. At this point the water's kind of getting real murky and I keep looking off past the mau, just making sure that there's no sharks or anything trying to follow up from below with the smell of the dead fish. I've come back now to the rock where I've seen crays before after shooting those 2 fish. The tide is kind of died out now, so it's low tide. Not a lot of surge pushing around this rock, which makes it a lot easier to dive down on. Absolute scenes though, the water clarity here at this point is just so good. Absolutely blessed to be able to go out and have water this clear. Now it'll be kind of hard to see, but I do see a couple of feelers in between a couple of cracks here. And I'm kind of lining it up and shining the torch at it, getting back to the surface so I can try and dive back down on it again. But as luck would have it, I'm just, bro, the amount of times I've dived this rock and I just can't seem to find the crack again. I kind of swim myself up current a bit, trying to get into a better position so that I can dive down on this rock on an angle where I can grab the cray easily. In hindsight, kind of watching this clip back, I think I didn't quite take enough time to breathe up, kind of rushed this dive a bit. Coming down, I kind of cake the duck dive and I'm kind of going in spirals. I grab this little lip here and kind of pull myself over. I've kind of lost the crack where I saw the cray. Once again, I'm breathing up and dropping down on this rock. It's kind of funny, like I've cut out so many clips of me just diving down and seeing nothing. So this is probably about maybe the 10th now dive after the second time of coming back, maybe the 10th or 12th. Trying to find this little crack. My breath hold sucks. It's so disorientating once you get down there. But I managed to see some feelers here and I go for a quick grab, but unfortunately just a bit too quick and the crack it's in is a little deep. And my breath is out, so I had to shoot back to the surface. At this point I've kind of used the kinner on the seabed to line up where the crays are sitting. So I've kind of got a fair idea now where they are, and I take a more slow and deliberate dive this time. I kind of know that it's in this crack just above a big hole, so kind of just parting the seaweed here to try and find it again. But like I said, unfortunately I lost it. Couldn't find it on that one, so here we are again. I promise that we do get to some crays. I just kind of wanted to show the struggle of getting my first cray, because man, the amount of time I spent here was probably over 40 minutes. Bit insane to be honest, but yeah. At this point I've like kind of got the crack lined up and I'm starting to get a feel for what the terrain looks like under there, and as you can see there's a good buck there on the left and another nice small red on the right there. So I've got the spot locked in now, so hopefully I'm thinking to myself, yeah, this will be the one. Trying to dive down as low as possible to the seabed so that I can kind of get up under the crack and under the seaweed. And here I just see the big buck sitting. He's not super massive, but it's a good decent size, and there's another good sized cray just to the left there. I think may or may not be legal. I wasn't too sure, so I just kind of went for this guy. And we finally got it, boys. I was so pumped. I kind of yell out to my partner on the boat, and then I absolutely get mauled by this cray. These things are so tough and their claws are so sharp, bro. I didn't realize they... It doesn't look like much, but bro, I swear it hurts so bad. Finally got it off, boys, and we got our first cray. Let's go.
Yo, alright, so took me a while, bruh, and there were like a few in there, but some of them were like a bit smaller, but I'm sure there were a few more about this size. It's just kind of hard to see in the hole, but yes, boys, first cray ever. Gangstaz. I don't know if the action cam got it, but she's super leagues, bro. Mean as. But yeah, and I shot a koheru as well. Actually tried to shoot a few koheru, but bro, these little things are so hard to shoot. Got a nice little fat one, and then also got a blue mau mau for mom as well. Super stoked with the cray though. Definitely have a spot now that I'm gonna definitely keep coming back to. But we're gonna head in, probably see if there's any birds or any bottom sign on the way in. Maybe have like a bottom bash for like a little bit, but yeah, heading in now. Alrighty, so a bit of an unfortunate one, eh? I'll just show you guys real quick. Bruh, oh, you can't even see it. Maybe you can hear it on the mic, but bro, it's like 10 knots now at least. And it was blowing more out wide. Yeah, so that about wraps it up for today, unfortunately. Bagged the cray, we got some koheru and blue mau mau for mom, and that's about it. Really was kind of a tough going day in terms of fishing. Just didn't have enough time to put some effort into slow pitch and soft baiting and stick baiting and stuff. But yeah, that about wraps it up for today. Didn't really have enough time to do like lure fishing like I kind of wanted to. We were kind of limited by the weather window. There was like only a weather window between probably like maybe 10 and 1 o'clock where it would have been like flat enough that I could have like comfortably fished. This morning when we headed out, it was a bit sloppy from the wind yesterday, and then the wind died off while I was diving and then picked back up on the way back in. I didn't get any footage there. It was kind of a rough ride back in. But yeah, I'm gonna have to head out sometime later this week to the mussel farms to bin up on snapper, because yeah, it was more of a dive mission this time. It was more of a dive mission. I kind of just threw in the fishing as a, oh yeah, I'll do that on the way out if I see any birds. But as you guys would have seen, I caught the couple of rat kings on the new light stick bait setup, which is mean. First time ever stick baiting. So even though it was like a small lure, kind of low-key hooked. But it's been very good. Super stoked with the cray. I'm gonna have to look back on the footage. I don't know, my Action 5 is like playing up, mainly because of internal storage. So I'm gonna have to get a proper SD card for it, because the internal storage just isn't enough for what I'm trying to do. Yeah, that about wraps it up for today. We're currently just eating some toasties and parked up. But yeah, if anything else interesting happens, I'll let you guys know. If another tire pops, I'll let you guys know. That's probably gonna be it for this week's episode. So thank you everyone for watching. If you've watched this far, don't forget to subscribe. Follow my Insta and my TikTok. I'll leave the link in the description below. On the journey to 1K, so across all platforms. So follow if you like these type of videos. And to all the new subscribers, thank you very much. Until next time, boys. Oh, check that, boys. Stunning. What did you get?